Hello, everyone. My name is Jacob Fortin. I'm the host of this podcast, Doers Within Emerging Markets. And I just want to share my experience with using Anchor so far. When the pandemic started, I thought about starting a podcast, and the whole idea was to bring in some really amazing folks that are doing some great work in their respective industries within the emerging markets. And the Anchor platform really helped me get the word out there and also just make it a lot easier for me to invite the guest and just share the amazing experiences they've had and the amazing work they're doing in their respective industries within the emerging markets. So it's pretty fun. You don't even worry about the technical part of making a podcast. You actually just focus more on the content. And Anchor has done it really well for me. So I will highly encourage anybody who is trying to start a podcast to try to use. Just check out Anchor, and I think you won't regret it. I'm not a technical person, but if you listen to these episodes that I've been publishing so far, it seems like I know what the technical part of it, but Anchor helps you take care of the technical part, and you just focus on the content. So feel free to check it out. I highly encourage. You won't regret it, and it's right there. You don't pay anything. So in times like this, I think starting a podcast and getting the word out there, irrespective of what you're doing, will be a really great experience. So thank you guys for listening to my episodes. Please check out Anchor, and you will have a great time. So cheers, guys, and see you guys next episode. Thanks.
It also is a metaphor for the the rapid pace of change in society and the rapid pace of change in all industries. And I don't think we won't maybe be at this pace, but we're not going to go back to a slower pace. There will be a continually increased number of variables in the way those variables change and interact. And COVID is the introduction to the era of rapid change. Yep. and ambiguity. And so that is the field in which entrepreneurs most thrive. And so what we did in the COVID, when COVID first came, was to get everybody together and talk about what were going to be the guiding principles for our decision making. What is value creation in a college, at Babson College? What do we mean by value creation? And we came to a very quick decision that it was going to be health and safety of the community and academic continuity and excellence. And that every decision we made would be based on these principles of value creation. Exactly. And that was such an important first step, because we could then say, okay, what are the variables we're dealing with? Infection rates, the need for PPE, ability to teach online, physical structures, communications. All of that became a matter of creating an inventory of understanding. What are the variables and how do they react? And how can we use those variables to fulfill our overarching principles, those guiding principles of health and safety of the community and academic continuity and excellence. And to this day, that remains the two guiding principles we have. We then said, what are the timelines and what is the management environment that we're in and will likely have to progress to? So it was not only where are we today, but where are we going with this, even though we're not exactly sure, but we know that time will keep pushing us forward. And we came, I'm a retailer at heart. Planet Fitness, Jiffy Lube, I'm a retailer. So I like succinct phrases. And we talked about survive, because we don't know what this infection is going to do. And health and safety is the most important thing. We better make sure that we are really concentrating on survival. But if we get that right, we're going to have to then revive this organization. And we'll go from survive to revive, and we'll revive it for the purpose of thriving. So that became this sort of cute mantra, serious but cute mantra we had, that was survive, revive, and thrive.